us out online at wisports.net and search iTunes for the WSN podcast.
And now it's time to get back to regular scheduled programming right here on Wisco Radio. If you're looking to find the next live broadcast, go to wiscoradio.com.
Welcome to Wisco Radio. My name's Bryce Hopwood. I'm here with Cade Johnson, Scott Underwood, and Alex Shields. It's Week 8 action here in the WIAA. We bring you your Mount Horeb Vikings against the Baraboo Thunderbirds, and we'll have an interesting one on us tonight as the sun is set behind the trees up here as we look onto the field and see the fans filing in. The Baraboo band just ahead of us on their track here with the visitor sideline. It's gonna be a good one tonight.
Yeah, it's a good game and a great opportunity for Mount Horeb to bounce back after a tough game last week. I'm sure they're ready to go. Yeah,
alluding to the 30-16 loss on homecoming last week. Mount Horeb against Reedsburg. Reedsburg and Wanakee in action tonight, a game that could decide the conference. But we won't focus on that. We'll stay here with our game. And it's with the sun setting, it's a little chillier. And talking with Coach Travis Rohr pre-game, I got a quick chance with him, and he said that the cold weather won't really affect the running and pass game. He said that they're going to try and pound the ball because Sauk Prairie last week had over 300 yards rushing on this Baraboo team, and that he feels that they like to exploit the run so that they can open up those pass lanes for Max Myler.
Yeah, I'm sure Mount Horeb Bonneville is really looking to have an explosive night on offense this week after last week struggling a little bit more than they usually do, and Baraboo so far this year has shown to be possibly the weakest team in the conference, as they were beat by Baraboo earlier this year. By Portage earlier this year. But Baraboo does have one win on the year here on their homecoming night against Madison Edgewood. So they're a team that's shown they can get it done. So it'll be a challenge for the Vikings, as every night is in high school football. Yeah, they gave a good DeForest team that Mount Horeb beat 35-14. Baraboo gave that DeForest team a good game, only a one-score game. So obviously they have the potential. The starting quarterback is a junior, Tom Ginter, somebody that I personally got to see last year and is one of the top pitchers in the conference. He won a conference award for his arm and the Badger Conference for Baraboo's baseball team. So obviously you can look towards him to be throwing the ball out a little bit because he's got that arm, as I just mentioned, and whatnot. And the running back for Baraboo has been great so far this year. Number 34, Noah Larson, I believe, is their starting running back. Yeah, Noah Larson. 34, Noah Larson. He was second team all-conference last year as a sophomore, so we'll see what he's able to do tonight. He leads the team. He's a junior this year, As a sophomore, he won that second team all-conference award. But he's got 83 carries so far this year with 583 yards and 5 touchdowns. Yeah, so a productive year so far for Larson at running back, and I think running is the thing that Baraboo leans on to get most of their offense, as I don't think they have quite developed their passing game yet this year, as their leading passer.
Are you ready?
Lead. Frederickson open for 3 in the corner. Shot is good. 10-2. Egg skips over to Frederickson on the left wing. 3 is up. Shot is good. Frederickson answers back. Vikings take the lead. 25-23.
Bringing you the Viking Sports Network live on your computer or mobile device.
Crosses over to his left, drives the lane, goes up strong, tough shot off the rim, and bounces in! And Myler heading to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. 1:02 remaining fourth quarter. Myler looks to drive in the lane, goes up strong off the glass and in. Vikings take the lead. Lazar to inbound, gets it into Epping, back to Lazar, 10 seconds remaining. Lazar dribbles from right, gets it to Epping, flips it to Frederickson, fakes the 3, now looks to drive. Shot fake, tough 3 is up, and good! Oh my God! Frederickson for the win! Reckner at the free throw line. 7.2 seconds played. First one is up off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Nealer, 6 seconds to play. Gets it to Thomas, left side. Shot to Kelsey is up and no good. Rebound, Myler, and the Vikings are heading to the state semifinal for the first time since 1941 as the Vikings get over the hump and are heading to the Kohl Center.
Here they are, the voice of the Vikings, live on WiscoRadio.com.
And a good evening to you here from Mount Horeb High School as the Vikings take on River Valley tonight in a non-conference matchup. Vikings coming into this game 6-6 overall, 4-3 in conference play, 5th in the Badger North. River Valley coming into this one 7-3 overall and 4-0 in conference play. Next, I'm going to hand it over to Dan for some stats.
Thank you, Colin. Always a pleasure to have you by my side. As Colin probably said, River Valley enters tonight with a 7-3 overall record, currently atop the Southwestern Conference with a perfect 4-0 record in the Southwestern Conference. Blackhawks average just under 60 a game at 59.4 points per matchup. Josh Meyer, kind of the do-it-all player for River Valley, averaging 13.6 points per game, 9.6 rebounds per game, and 2.56 per game. Next in the scoring department is Joe Ryan, who also leads the Blackhawks in assists at 4 per game. Rounding out the scoring for River Valley is Will Bailey, who averages 9.1 a game. River Valley Vikings matched up against them last year. I'll get into that a little bit later. But they already matched their win total this season that they had all of last season. They're 7-3, as I said, this year. And they went 7-15 last year, including a loss by over 20 to Mount Horeb by a score of 67-46.
I believe with that, we will take our first break of the Wisco Radio pregame show. We will be right back.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit plainwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Dan for some more stats.
Mount Horeb now entering this matchup with a 6-6 overall record after downing Edgewood Saturday by a score of 72-58. The Vikings averaging 54.3 points per game, so quite the offensive outburst by them. Owen Ziegler went off in the second half on Saturday, tallying all of his 22 points in the final half of play, the final 18 minutes. Ziegler 9 for 9 from the line, as well as knocking down 3 3-balls. With that 22-point outing last time out, Ziegler now leads the Vikings in scoring at 13.6. Junior Torrin Hanna averaging 13 points per game, down from 13.2. And Carter Jilks averaging 9.2 a game. With that, we'll take another break. We'll be right back.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymounthoreb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com. You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Very nice job there by a group of young second graders singing the national anthem. 18 minutes on the clock, getting ready to announce these starting lineups. I believe we'll hand it over to Dan real quick for a really quick keys to the game.
Getting out to a fast start. Vikings started out hot in the game versus Edgewood, and that propelled them to the win. Knockdown threes, Owen Ziegler, as I said, and Ray Wooler. Both hitting an array of threes last time out. Ziegler knocking down 3 and Wooler with 4. Making free throws is a massive key, as we saw in this last game. Not only did Ziegler have 9 from three-point territory against Edgewood, but as I said, he went 9 from 9 from the charity stripe, which made a 1 or 2 possession game into a game the Vikings easily won.
Starting lineups being introduced. First for River Valley is Joe Ryan. Second is number 3, Will Bailey. Next, number 10, Tyler Knockreiner. Next, number 15, Will Jewell. And rounding things out is number 32, Josh Meyer. And for the Vikings, starting things out for the Vikings is number 5, Torn Hanna. Up next is number 21, Ray Wooler. After him is number 22, Anthony Lang. Next is senior number 0, Carter Jilks. And rounding things out is number 23, Owen Ziegler.
One last quick key to the game before we tip things off here. Getting transition buckets early and often. As I've said previous times, in previous games, the Vikings kind of seem hesitant to push the ball, get easy transition buckets, which could blow a game open, wide open in favor of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
Torn Hanna and Bailey ready to tip things off here in Mount Horeb. Tip goes to River Valley. Ryan running the point for River Valley. Over to the left to Meyer. Meyer over to Bailey. Bailey to Ryan. Back to Bailey. Bailey now swings it to Meyer. Down low to Knockreiner. Knockreiner over to Jewell. Jewell at the top. Ryan with it. Skips it to Meyer. Meyer trying to drive in. Gets nothing. Ryan now with it. Jewell with it. Tries to get it down. Poked away by Torn Hanna. Ball is on the ground and picked up by Anthony Lang. Anthony Lang pushing it up the court. Deciding to slow things down. Hands it to Carter Jilks. But they will say he stepped out of bounds.
First turnover on the evening for Mount Horeb. 17, 14 left in this one. Still knotted at 0.
Ryan bringing it up. Gets it down low. Jumper no good. Rebound Ziegler. Ziegler pushing it up to Lang. Lang trying to lay it in. Can't. Rebound Jewell. Ryan at the top. Over to Bailey. Bailey down low. Meyer at the top. Over to Knockreiner. Knockreiner over to Jewell. Jewell almost travels. Meyer with it in the corner. One dribble, picks it up. Now over to Ryan. Ryan guarded closely by Hanna. Knockreiner with it. Skips it. Ryan with it. Now Bailey. Bailey back to Ryan. Ryan back to Bailey. Bailey in the corner. Back to Ryan. Ryan dribbling into the right. Over to Meyer. Meyer in the corner. Skips it. Over to Jewell. Jewell with it. Dribbling left. Back into the corner. Ryan at the top. Trying to drive baseline as they will say ball out of bounds. Will be Vikings ball.
Great defensive stand there by Mount Horeb. Going on defense. What would you say? They're calling a minute and not allowing a single point. Still knotted at 0. Just over 2 minutes into this one.
Yeah, just great lockdown defense by the Vikings. Not allowing any open shots or even open passes. Hanna bringing it up. Gives it to Ziegler. Ziegler to Lang. Lang in the corner. Back to Ziegler. Hanna at the top. Hanna driving right. Trying to finish. Can't. Rebound River Valley. Ryan at the top. Over to Knockreiner. Tipped by Ziegler. Stolen. And slowed down. Jilks now starting to push it ahead. Kicking it down to Hanna down low for the easy 2. Torn Hanna with the first basket of the game. Makes it a 2-0 game with 5:12 left in this first half.
Just off this first 3 minutes, Colin, I'd like to say this one will be a defensive stand. Only 2 points in just over 3 minutes.
Ball poked away by Wooler, working on Meyer. Knockreiner down to Bailey. Bailey trying to drive baseline. Can't. Back to Knockreiner. Jewell now with it. Over to Meyer. Meyer trying to go baseline as a foul will be called. Foul will most likely be on Wooler. And it is.
2-0 your score, 14:47 left in this first half.
Bailey with it. Over to Ryan. Ryan to Meyer. Meyer trying to drive all the way in. Shooting foul will be called. Foul will be on Anthony Lang, his first of the game, second team foul for the Vikings. Meyer at the line for River Valley, shooting 2. First free throw, no good. Meyer ready for his second free throw. Up and good. Meyer getting the first points of the game for River Valley. 2-1 your score with 14:40 left in this first half. Lang bringing the ball up, working on Knockreiner. Over to Ziegler. Ziegler trying to run a play, driving right, trying to find Wooler on the pick and roll. Can't, gets it to Jilks in the corner. Jilks driving in. Foul will be called. Foul will be on River Valley. They say it'll be on the floor. So no free throws for Jilks. Foul is on Jewell, his first of the game. Ziegler gets it to Wooler. Wooler finding Hannah down low, working on Ryan and gets the easy lay-in.
Hannah with all 4 for Mount Horeb.
Ryan pushing it up. Gets it to Bailey. Bailey over to Meyer. Meyer finding Knockreiner. Over to Ryan. Ryan to Bailey. Jewell now with it in the corner, up to Knockreiner. Over to Meyer. Swinging it into the corner to Ryan for a 3. No good. Rebound Lang.
4 new substitutions looking to check in for Mount Horeb.
Ziegler getting the ball past half court, gets it to Hannah. Hannah over to Lang. Wooler with it now, finding Jilks down low to Hannah. Hannah has a little bit of a mismatch, guarded by Ryan. Ziegler, deep 3, good.
For the first time this evening, Colin, I will say Owen Stephen Curry Ziegler for 3.
Vikings lead 7-1 with 13:15 left in this first half. Knockreiner over to Ryan. Trying to find Jewell down low, stolen by Hannah. Hannah passes it to Ziegler, over to Lang. Lang skips it to Ziegler for 3, and good.
Second time, I will briefly say Owen Stephen Curry Ziegler for 3.
Timeout, River Valley. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmer Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmer Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings lead 10-1 with 12:52 left in this first half. Ryan bringing the ball up for River Valley. Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey guarded by Ethan Post, who recently checked into this game. Stolen by Ziegler. Banfield, Rick, Fish, and Post all checked in this pass dead ball. Ziegler staying on the court for the Vikings. Ziegler driving in, kicks it to Post. Post trying to get it to Ziegler, tipped away. Ziegler able to regain possession of that ball. Rick with it over to Ziegler. Ziegler down to Fish. Fish trying to go baseline, tries to finish, can't. Rebound Rick, and Rick gets swatted. As Fish tries to poke the ball away, Ryan gains possession. Meyer now with a 3, no good, air ball. Rebound Jewell, gets it to Bailey. Over to Ryan, Ryan to Meyer, back to Ryan for 3, no good, rattles out.
Shots just not falling here for River Valley, nothing going their way.
As a foul will be called on River Valley, will be Mount Horeb ball. Foul is on number 15, Will Jewell. His second of this ball game. Second team foul for River Valley as well. Vikings also with 2.
Ziegler and Tornhannon, the only 2 Vikings scoring here. Ziegler with 6, Hannon with 4.
Banfield running the point for the Vikings. Banfield still with it, trying to find Post, as that one will go out of bounds.
Nice pass to you over there, Colin. Vikings up 10-1 with 11:35 and ticking left in this first half.
Ryan running the point. Down low to Meyer. Meyer fadeaway, banked in good. Meyer with all 3 points for River Valley so far in this one. 10-3 your score with 11:20 left in this first half. Banfield at the top, over to Rick. Rick to Ziegler. Ziegler, spin move, trying to drive left, gets it to Rick. Rick, pass deflected away, stolen by Meyer. Meyer trying to go coast to coast, can't finish. Rebound River Valley, back to Meyer. Shot no good, but gets the foul.
Vikings got to be wary here of a comeback brewing for River Valley.
Meyer at the line, shooting 2, first free throw up, and rolls out. Somehow that ball just managed to roll out of that basket. Ziegler and Rick checking out of this ball game. Hannah and Lag coming back in. Second free throw up, and no good as well. Rebound Post. Post gives it to Fish.
No shots falling here, only 3 points in almost 7 minutes.
Post with it near the River Valley bench, driving in left, trying to finish, and gets the lay-in.
Ethan Post had a nice game last time out, only his second game on the season. Of course, had that injury during football season.
Ryan over to Knockreiner for 3, good. River Valley with their first three-pointer of this game with 10:25 left. Vikings up 12-6. River Valley showing a little bit of a press. Lang able to break it. Post trying to go all the way in. Can't finish. Rebound Lang. Lang gets it to Banfield at the top for 3 and rattles in.
3-point shootout here. Vikings leading 15-6 with 10 minutes left.
Banfield with the nice three-pointer following the offensive rebound by Lang. As that pass will be tipped out of bounds, will remain River Valley possession.
The Vikings with 9 of their 15 points coming from beyond the 3-point arc.
No. Another pass tipped out of bounds will still remain River Valley possession. Just under 10 minutes to play here. Vikings up 15-6. River Valley has been pretty quiet on the offensive side of the ball. Meyer has seemed to be the biggest threat for the Vikings so far in this one, as Ryan has it at the top, guarded by Post. Ryan left unguarded, tipped out of bounds yet again by Lang. And once again will be River Valley ball.
Vikings, quite the defensive game here thus far, only allowing 6 points in 8 minutes.
Ryan over to Gloudman. Meyer driving baseline, throws it out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds once again for the 4th time on this possession. River Valley gets it into Ryan. Over to Gloudman. Gloudman shot no good. Rebound River Valley gets it into Ryan. Meyer down low, kicks it to Ryan for 3, up good. Ryan with his first points of this game. Lang and Post trying to break the press. Got to get it across pretty quick here. Lang gets it across. Lang driving all the way down to the basket with pretty much no competition and gets the easy bucket. Ryan guarded by Banfield.
Lang getting on the board for the first time with that deuce.
Meyer down low, guarded by Fish. Meyer fadeaway, no good, but a foul will be called on Fish.
17-9 your score, 8:44 left. Only the sixth total foul of this half.
Fish's second of the game, so he will be coming out most likely after this free throw, which is good by Meyer. Wooler, Jilks, and Ziegler checking in for Banfield, Post, and Fish.
2 for 3 at the line is Meyer. 2 for 5 on the evening are the River Valley Blackhawks.
Second free throw from Meyer is up and no good. Rebound Jilks. 17-10 the score with 8:40 left in the first half. Ziegler working on Ryan. Nice spin move. Gets across half court. Jilks with it. Back to Ziegler for deep three. No good. Rebound Wooler. Wooler kicks it back to Ziegler. Thought about the three. Elects not to take it. Gets it down low to Lang. Lang trying to save it. Passes it to Ryan.
Lang in a really tough position there. About 2 inches away from the half court line. Decided to throw in and hope Viking got to it.
Meyer with it. Gets it to Ryan. Over to Glaudman in the corner. Tipped by Lang. Glaudman catches that ball out of midair and regains possession. Trying to find Glaudman down low. Can't find it. Lang looked to tip it right into the hands of Wooler. Ziegler running the point. Guarded by Ryan. Ziegler trying to find Lang. Hits off of his leg and will go out of bounds.
Vikings started this game up 10-1 with 11:35 left. A little scoring spurt here for River Valley.
Ryan over to Bailey. Bailey finding Meyer down low. Skips it to the opposite corner. Three rolls out. Rebound Meyer. Meyer trying to drive all the way in. Foul is called. Say the basket will count. Foul is on Jilks. Raymond Wooler coming out of this game, subbed in. For him is Ethan Post.
Meyer really the only thing going offensively here with 6 of the team's 12.
Meyer's only free throw is up and good. Post gets it into Ziegler. Ziegler back to Post. Post back to Ziegler. Ziegler skipping across Hannah. Pass half court. Hannah finding Jilks in the corner for three. Good.
Jilks getting on the scoreboard there. Her first 3 on the evening.
Ryan bringing it up. Trying to drive right. Can't. Kicks it over to Knockreiner. Knockreiner with it. Over to Springer. Down to Meyer. Meyer with it. Skips it to Bailey. Bailey to Springer. Springer back to Knockreiner. Knockreiner skipping it to Ryan. Bailey now with it. Down to Meyer in the post. Fadeaway. Good.
Meyer really has that post fadeaway almost perfected. He's gotten at least 3 buckets with that shot this evening.
Ziegler throwing it way up to Jilks. Long jumper. No good. Rebound Hannah. Hannah trying to go for the shot. Foul will be called.
First opportunity at the line this evening for the Vikings.
Hannah will head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is on Springer, his first of the game. 3rd team foul for River Valley. Hannah, first free throw, good. Hannah, second free throw, good as well. 22-15 your score. Vikings up with 6:30 left in this first half.
Hannah not fazed by the River Valley student section there.
Meyer with it down low, guarded by Post. Over to Bailey, now to Springer. Springer back to Bailey, back to Springer. Over to Knockreiner. Knockreiner to Ryan. Ryan over to Bailey. Bailey to Knockreiner. At the top is Ryan for 3. Bounces out, no good. Rebound torn Hannah.
Hannah can definitely get up there using that vertical to his advantage there.
Ziegler with it, guarded very closely by Ryan. Trying to find Hannah down low. Pass tipped and ends up in the hands of Hannah and gets the finish.
Torn ahead and getting his 5th and 6th points on that possession, leading the Vikings.
Meyer with it. Out by the 3-point line, over to Ryan. Ryan near the top, swings it over, down to the corner. Knockreiner gets it to Bailey for a wide open 3, no good. Rebound Ziegler. Ziegler pushing it up to Post. Post trying to drive all the way in as a foul will be called.
Great job by Ethan there, just leaning in, almost kind of like James Harden, getting that contact and going up.
Saying no shot on the play.
That foul on number 2, Joe Ryan, his first, team 4th.
Ziegler inbounding it to Hannah. Hannah finding Ziegler open for 3. Bounces out, no good. Rebound Jilks. Jilks going back up with it. Gets blocked, no good. Meyer dribbling it all the way up the court. Kicks it out. Finding Knockreiner. Shot no good. Tipping it up to Lang. Lang trying to drive baseline. Nothing there. Jilks 3 wide open and rattles in.
Carter Jilks getting his 2nd 3 on the evening. Now Jilks, Hannah, and Ziegler all with 6. 5-team threes on the Vikings.
Ryan at the top, swings it over to Knockreiner. Knockreiner over to Bailey, back to Ryan. Meyer with it, skips it to Bailey. Bailey near the Vikings bench. Knockreiner gives it to Springer in the corner. Meyer in the corner. Kicks it to Springer, over to Knockreiner. Meyer with it. Knockreiner 3 up, no good. Rebound Ziegler. Skipping it up to Jilks. Kicks it out to Lang for a wide open 3. Good.
Anthony Lang draining the 3, prompting a timeout.
With that timeout, we will take one as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings lead River Valley 30-15 with 4 minutes left in this first half. Ryan running the point for River Valley, trying to drive all the way in, kicks it out to Bailey for 3, good. 30-18 now the score. Banfield gets it into Hannah. Hannah kicks it to Banfield. Banfield crossing half court. Banfield slowing things down at the top, kicks it to Jilks. Jilks over to Hannah. Hannah back to Jilks for 3, no good. Rebound Meyer. Meyer skips it to Bailey. Ryan now with it at the top. Over to Meyer, guarded by Rick. Meyer back to Ryan. Ryan over to Bailey. Bailey wanted the 3, didn't take it. Over to Meyer in the corner, skips it to Springer. Springer to Ryan. Ryan back to Meyer in the corner. 3, no good. Long rebound, Hannah. Banfield hands it off to Hannah. Hannah driving right, kicks it to Jilks. Jilks driving left now, over to Hannah. Hannah now driving with his left, back to Jilks. Jilks 3 up, no good. Rebound Meyer.
Colin handing things over to me. River Valley moving the ball around now. Down into the post, kicked out, top of the key, shot up and no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. Torn Hannah getting guarded at 3/4 court, and they're calling a foul on Hannah. Torn Hannah picking up the foul there, 6th on the Vikings. And picking up numero uno on the evening. Tyler Banfield guarding number 2. Joe Ryan at three-quarters court down into the post. Post shot up and rattles in for River Valley. Caden Thomas, Torrin Hanna, and timeout Vikings will take one as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-461-2844. That's 1-800-461-2844.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. 30-20, Vikings on top by 10. Nearing halftime at 1:50 left in this first frame of play. Anthony Lang getting the ball up court, tripped up, getting it to Jokes. Jokes contested three up, no good, off front iron. Meyer bringing the ball across. Meyer, the do-it-all man this evening, having the majority of the points for River Valley. Down into the post, Wooler looked to get a piece of that. Has that shot up and good for Springer, getting him on the board for the first time. Ziegler bringing the ball across here, stopping on a dime, getting out to Jilks.
Ziegler with it, driving left. Fade away, rolls in.
Wow, that was a pretty move there by Ziegler. Almost a Kobe-esque fadeaway.
Ryan bringing the ball up.
Ziegler now with 8 this evening.
As Meyer can't finish down low. Rebound Springer and finishes.
Springer getting his third and fourth points in a hurry on that last possession. Vikings up 8.
40 seconds left in this first half as players dive on the floor as a jump ball will be called.
Possession will stay with Mount Horeb.
36.8 seconds left. Vikings up 32-24. Banfield bringing the ball up. Gets across half court.
Vikings maybe holding for the last shot here with 22 seconds.
Ziegler with it. Guarded by Springer. Ziegler to Banfield. Banfield down to Waller. Waller in the corner. Back to Banfield up top. Vikings very spread out. No one really inside the three-point line besides Carter Jilks. As Banfield in the corner for three. Good! And that is the end of the first half. Vikings going to halftime up 35-24. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Nortman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Nortman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknortman.firstweber.com.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on wiscoradio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. At halftime, the Vikings lead River Valley 35-24. Tyler Banfield with the last-second three to put the Vikings up 11. Dan, what do you think the Vikings can do in this second half to improve their game, and what do you think they did well in the first half?
Colin, Vikings really shot threes well. Hit, if I can do some math here, 7 or 8 threes in the first half alone. Almost equal to what they had in the Badger Challenge last year at 9 in the first half, as I said Saturday. But another things they've done well, knocked down their free throws. They've only had 2 chances, but they made both opportunities, which really could have maybe made a difference in this game. Fast break points also a major strong point here for the Vikings, as they've really gotten out and ran with the ball, got some easy deuces down low. Great defense by the Vikings, also a major key, only allowing 24 points in this first half, 23 of those coming in the last 11 minutes. Started up 10-1, never looked back after that. Vikings need to keep up the intensity here in the second half, not back off the gas pedal. Don't let River Valley get back into this one.
The Vikings have played a very well defensive half and just not allowing any points, any easy points, as the speaker system played music pretty loud there for a couple of seconds. But the Vikings just played really solid defensively, not allowing very many easy baskets. Most of the baskets actually came from Meyer, a lot of those fadeaways, and a lot of threes also on the River Valley side of the ball. So Vikings really just need to keep up that defensive pressure, as they've had a lot of turnovers as well, tip passes, and just playing physical on the defensive side of the ball.
Only scores thus far for River Valley are Meyer with those 9 points, 3 of such coming at the line. Springer with 4, Knockreiner with 3, and Ryan with 3. Ryan also with 1 foul, Will Jewell with 1 foul.
And I believe with that we will take our first break of the Wisco Radio halftime show. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Welcome back here to this Wisco Radio halftime show. Clock now under a minute in this halftime show. What the Vikings need to do to win includes keep knocking down threes. They hit a multitude in that first half, 8 of them to be exact. Keep making free throws. As I said, Vikings only went to the line twice. But maybe if we get into a late game situation, this game gets a little closer. Send those clutch free throw shooters to the line, such as Owen Ziegler or Carter Jilks. Keeping up the intensity would also be a big key, both on offense and defense. Vikings, as I said, started up 10-1 with 11:35 left in the first half.
Ryan bringing the ball up the court to start the second half for River Valley. Over to Bailey. Over to Knockreiner. Knockreiner back to Bailey. Bailey in the corner, guarded by Hannah. Bailey to Ryan. Ryan over to Jewel. Jewel over to Bailey. Bailey with it. Down to Ryan in the corner. Ryan finding Meyer down low. Meyer can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Gets it up again. Can't finish, but draws the foul.
Nothing the Vikings can really do there. Vikings really out-heighted yet again. Meyer listed at 6'4", but he definitely looks taller than that. Tallest Viking listed is 6'2", 6'4" actually, Ackerman, but he has yet to see the court.
Meyer, first free throw, rattles in. (35-25) the score with 17:34 left in this one. Meyer, second free throw, bounces out, rebound Wooler.
Meyer with all 4 of the makes from the line for River Valley in this game.
Lang with it. Lang being guarded closely by Knockreiner as he finds Hannah down low as Hannah gets the finish.
Nice move there by Anthony Lang.
Ryan over to Bailey. Bailey in the corner, guarded by Hannah. Over to Ryan.
Nice post defense down there by Wooler, not giving up an inch to Meyer.
Bailey with it, Ryan with it. Guarded by Ziegler and Wooler is Meyer as Knockreiner tries to drive in and gets the easy lay-in.
Tyler Knockreiner gets his 4th and 5th points there. The 6-foot junior.
Hannah trying to push it up. Ball gets poked away as Jewel will slow things down.
Vikings up 10, 37-27 with 16:25 left. Got to be wary of this run. Incoming from River Valley.
Meyer shot no good. Rebound Wooler. Ziegler guarded by Ryan. Ziegler finally getting across half court as he throws the ball out of bounds. Looking for Wooler. Wooler tried to cut as soon as Ziegler threw that one. Ryan at half court, guarded by Lang. Over to Knockreiner. Bailey in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Ziegler.
Ziegler and Wooler kind of fought for that board. Ziegler able to pull that one down.
Ziegler over to Jilks. Jilks driving left. Kicking out to Lang. Lang wide open for 3. Good. Anthony Lang with the three-pointer to put the Vikings up 40-27 with 15:35 left in this second half. Knockreiner driving baseline. Kicks it to Ryan between his legs as Lang going for the ball will get a foul called on him.
Lang having himself a nice game, 8 points, tied with Ziegler for most on the team. Lang also playing with a couple of fouls.
Fish checks into the game for Waller. Three-pointer from River Valley up, no good. Rebound, Torn Hannah. Ziegler pushes it up to Fish. Fish guarded by Meyer all the way up near half court. Fish almost loses his dribble, gets it to Lang. Lang driving left. Trying to work his way all the way down to the basket. Kicks it to Jilks for a long baseline jumper. No good. Rebound Meyer.
Nice patience there by Lang. Shot faking a couple of times, getting open, and dishing it to Jilks.
Knockreiner over to Bailey. Bailey back to Knockreiner. Jewel with it. Over to Ryan. Back to Jewel. Swings it over to the corner to Knockreiner. Tries to throw it in bounds. Will go out of bounds and will be Vikings ball.
Vikings faithful getting into it here. Vikings up 40-27 with 14:29 left.
Fish running the point, guarded by Meyer. Fish dribbling all the way near the basket as Hannah will get the ball. Shot no good. Ryan pushing it up as a block will be called on Torn Hannah.
Kind of an odd sequence there, Colin. Bodies were hitting the stands, the floor, just about anything they could hit.
Second foul on Hannah. Third team foul of the half for the Vikings. River Valley has yet to pick up their first foul. Bailey with it over to Ryan. Ryan driving left. Skips it over to Knockrider. Knockrider finding Jewel down low, finishing. 2-point basket. Good by Jewel.
Jewel getting on the board for the first time this evening.
Lang bringing it up. Kicks it to Ziegler.
Ziegler can definitely shoot those. Getting guarded a little closer out on the three-point arc.
Hanna now with it, trying to work his way in. Kicks it to Jilks. Jilks over to Ziegler for 3. Good.
For the third time this evening, I will say Owen Stephen Curry Ziegler for 3. Ziegler with 11 of the team's 43.
Jewel with it down low for another easy basket, and will get fouled on the back end of that play.
Not quite sure what Jilks was doing there. Just kind of reached in after the shot was already up.
Ethan Post and Reese Rick will check into the game for Jilks and Fish. Jilks with his third foul of the game on that last play. Jewel at the line for River Valley. First and only free throw is up and good.
Jewel with 5, all coming in this half.
Post gets it into Ziegler. Ziegler working on Ryan. Gets it to Post across half court. Ziegler back with it, finds Hanna down low. Hanna trying to finish down low and does.
Ziegler really flung that pass in there, just whipped it into Hanna, who finished on the lay-in.
Hanna doing a nice job of going pump faking and going under the Meyer, who jumped up to try to swat that one, as Bailey's 3 is up and good. 45-35 now the score with 12:42 left in this second half. Ziegler over to Rick. Rick in the corner near the Vikings bench. Drives right. Over to Lang. Lang with it. Dribbling left. Kind of trying to set things up. Rick to Ziegler. Rick sets the screen on Ziegler. Over to Post. Post back to Ziegler. Ziegler deep 3. Good.
Wow. For the fourth time this evening, I will say Owen Stephen Curry Ziegler for 3. Ziegler with 14. Hanna with 12 for Mount Horeb.
Knockreiner over to Jewel. Jewel to Ryan. Ryan back to Knockreiner. Gets it down low to Meyer. Stolen by Torn Hanna. Post pushing it up the floor. Slowing things down. Gets it into the corner to Ziegler. Ziegler trying to find Hanna down low. Kind of a late pass. Hanna somehow managed to keep that in bounds with a behind-the-back pass. Shot no good. Turnover. Ryan now with it on River Valley's end of the court. Knockreiner skips it to Ryan. Ryan to Meyer. Meyer over to Knockreiner. Down to Bailey. Trying to find Jewel down low. Stolen by Rick. Pass to Lang.
Great job by Mount Horeb, not just this half, but this whole night. Doubling down low, and they know an entry pass is coming in and getting turnovers on multiple possessions.
Ziegler now with the ball. Right around where he shot that last very deep 3. Kicks it over to Lang. Torn Hanna cutting to the basket was open. Lang couldn't find him though. Ziegler near the Vikings bench. Over to Post at the top. Rick down to Hanna. Hanna back to Ziegler. Ziegler another deep 3. Good.
Oh my goodness. Heavily contested. Ziegler still knocks it down. Ziegler with 9 in this half, all coming from beyond the arc.
Meyer trying to drive in. Just throws up a shot. Jewel gets the rebound. Ziegler rebound, and a foul will be called on Jewel.
Nothing. Sorry to cut you off there, Colin, but nothing is going the way of the Vikings. Excuse me, the Blackhawks here. Nothing's going the way of River Valley. Can't score. Is picking up careless fouls. That foul is number 3 on Jewel.
Post gets it into Banfield. Banfield and Wooler recently checking into this game for Hanna and Lang. Banfield across half court. Over to Wooler.
Ziegler calling for an off-ball screen.
as a travel will be called on Wooler.
Vikings up 51-35 with 9:53 and ticking. Skip, nice defense there by Post. Nice post defense here by Ziegler.
Reiner kicks it to Ryan. Ryan guarded closely by Banfield. Floater up good. Post gets the ball, crosses half court. Gets it to Banfield. Banfield driving right. Kicks it to Rick. Rick gets the ball stolen away from him. As Meyer will bring the ball up the court. 51-37, the Vikings lead with 9 minutes left in this game. Meyer with the jumper, good. Just past the free throw line near the top of the key. Meyer hits the nice jumper.
Meyer with 11, leading River Valley in scoring.
As Post will drive in and get the lay-in.
Post getting his third and fourth points on that lay-in. Vikings leading by 14.
Players from both teams look to check in at the next dead ball. Ryan with the ball at the top, over to Bailey. Bailey to Meyer. Meyer, another jumper from about the same spot, no good. Rebound River Valley and gets the finish. River Valley has yet to do any substitutions this half. So their players that started out there have been out there the whole 10 minutes, as Rick will finish down low. Nice pass from Ethan Post.
Post almost playing the quarterback position he played in football there.
Finding the open player down low for the easy basket, as Bailey will shoot the three, no good. Rebound by Post. Post will get it to Ziegler. As a timeout will be taken by Mount Horeb. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball here on Wisco Radio.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings up on the Blackhawks 55-41 with 7:39 left in this ball game. Vikings have been playing very well so far tonight on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Vikings defense has just been phenomenal tonight. Got a lot of steals tonight, just putting a lot of pressure on the Blackhawks, not allowing any open shots really so far tonight. So just a very nice job by this Vikings defense. Hopefully looking to carry it out for the remainder of this ball game. Will be Vikings ball out of this timeout. Banfield setting the screen for Fish. Fish to Post.
Heard that a lot in football season. Ethan Post to Charlie Fish. Vikings got to get this across. They do.
Post with it. Over to Waller. Waller driving left, finds Banfield. Over to Hannah. Hannah to Post in the corner. Gets it down low to Hannah. Hannah with the nice finish. Torrin Hannah just backing his way down all the way to the block and getting the easy two.
Torrin Hannah now in double figures with 10 on the evening.
Foul will be called on the floor.
I believe that would be on Wooler.
As it is on Wooler.
His second.
5th team foul for the Vikings in this half. River Valley only with 1 so far. Ryan gets it over to Jewell. Jewell jumper, good.
Nice shot there by Jewell, just elevating over his defender. Little flick of the wrist, and that shot drops. Jewell now with 7.
Banfield being worked on by Ryan. Over to Wooler. Wooler down to Post. Post now near the basket, finds Fish down low with the nice 2.
Fish getting in the scoring column the first time this evening.
Loudman with it, guarded by Fish. Gets it over to Jewell. Jewell driving right. Over to Ryan. Ryan kicks it to Springer. Springer back to Ryan. Ryan at the top. Over to Jewell. Back to Ryan. Springer now with it, guarded by Hannah. Banfield on Ryan. Ryan over to Glaudman. Glaudman driving right as he hits the ground hard as a Ryan 3 will go up. Air ball, no good. Rebound River Valley. And Torn Hannah poked it away as a jump ball will be called.
Hannah was trying to call for the timeout there. He is about 10 feet away from us trying to get it called. He did not. Will be Vikings ball nonetheless.
Post will inbound this ball for the Vikings as River Valley makes a couple of substitutions, bringing back in their whole starting 5. Post gets it to Fish. Fish gets it to Post.
Fish, Northern Illinois commit for football, using that speed to his advantage.
Ziegler now with it near the baseline, skips it to Banfield, almost sails out of bounds. Banfield does a nice job and jumps up against that as Fish goes down for the lay-in, no good.
59-43 Vikings up with 5:15 left.
Meyer with it in the corner, trying to set up a play. Ryan now with it. Knock-Reiner in the corner, guarded by Post. Back to Meyer at the top. Back to Ryan, back to Knock-Reiner. Knock-Reiner trying to drive baseline, nothing. Meyer, a couple jab steps. Crossover, back to Knock-Reiner. Meyer now with it near the elbow, floater, good.
Meyer definitely a tough customer, having himself a ball game.
Post pushing it all the way up to the other end of the court as a charge will be called on Ethan Post.
4:44 left in this ball game. Vikings trailing by 14, 59-45. 6th team foul on Mount Horeb, only 1 for River Valley.
Knock-Reiner over to Meyer. Meyer over to Bailey. Bailey to Ryan. Ryan over to Meyer. Meyer hands it off to Knock-Reiner. To Bailey for 3. Blocked by Hannah. And gathered in by Ziegler. Bailey a little slow to get up. Starts limping. And will have to head off the court. Springer checking into the game for him. Bailey looked to have come down a little bit awkward after that Torn Hannah block shot. Not sure if he landed on Hannah or what happened there. Hopefully he's okay. As Fish will have the ball poked away, gets it to Post. Post finding Banfield in the corner. Double teamed, gets it to Fish. Vikings taking their time. Fish driving in, gets the shot blocked as he hits the ground hard. Pass stolen by Hannah and will be handed off to Ziegler.
Fish really hit the ground hard. You can hear that from all the way over here.
Fish staying in the game after he was a little bit slow to get up. Driving in again and will be fouled on his way up.
Fish definitely taking his fair share of hits in football, using that tough mentality this evening on the last couple of possessions. Jewell getting number 4 called on him with 7 on the ball game.
Fish. First free throw is no good.
Vikings only their third free throw on the evening, first on the half, their first miss.
Next free throw from Fish is good. 60-45 the score. Vikings lead with 3:35 left in this game. Now Kreiner down low to Springer. Meyer with it at the top, over to Springer. Springer to Ryan. Back to Meyer. Now Kreiner driving right, over to Meyer. Meyer for three,
wow.
Good.
Meyer knocking down his first three on the evening as I'm just about running out of room to keep score for the young man.
Bailey on the bench for River Valley, getting his ankle looked at. Not sure if he'll be able to make it back into this one. Has his shoes and sock off, so we'll see what happens with him as Vikings have it across half court.
Vikings leading 60-48 with 2:44 left. Ziegler using about 10 spin moves there in a span of about 20 seconds.
Finding
nice
post down low for the nice lay-in and the foul.
Owen Ziegler using that amazing passing ability he has. There's no looking at Ethan Post. Beautiful bounce pass.
Foul is on Jewell, his fifth of the game, so he will be out for the remainder of this one. Ethan Post with the chance for a three-point play. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound Meyer.
Vikings only 1 for 3 on free throws, down to 60% from the charity stripe.
Meyer trying to drive left, gets the ball poked away. As the ball will go out of bounds, will remain Blackhawk ball.
62-48, the score at 2:24. Vikings looking strong so far.
Ryan, deep three, good. 62-51, now your score with 2:17 left. There is a timeout. We will take one as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball here on Wisco Radio.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings up 62-51 with 2:17 left in the game. River Valley slowly clawing back at this Mount Horeb lead, now down to 11. Senior Josh Meyer has been the main point of that comeback for River Valley. Leading scorer for River Valley
with
tonight.
15 on the evening. Ziegler with 17, Hannah with 14.
Ziegler running the point for the Vikings, guarded by Springer. Ziegler across half court, finding Hannah. Hannah over to Ziegler. Vikings earning the very spread out offense, looking to run down the clock as Ziegler will be fouled. Foul will be on Gloudman. Be his first foul of the game, 14th foul for River Valley, so Blackhawks still have a few fouls to give here before the Vikings will be in bonus. Post gets it to Hannah. Hannah back to Post, over to Ziegler.
Kind of early to start fouling, Colin. But I guess River Valley is trying to get into it any way they can. Springer picking up number 2.
Carter Jokes checking back into this game for Charlie Fish. Ziegler getting it in as another foul will be called.
And just in the span of about 5 seconds, three fouls on River Valley. Knockreiner picking up number 1.
One more foul and the Vikings will be in bonus for the rest of this one. Gets it into Jilks. Jilks over to Hannah. Hannah to Ziegler.
You can see this Viking squad really leans on Ziegler at the line. Hannah and company is doing just about anything they can to get the ball to Ziegler so he can be the one shooting free throws. Knockreiner picking up number 2.
Banfield and Fish checking back into this game for Jilks and Lang. Ziegler, first free throw, good.
Ziegler, now I'm probably going to announce or jinx him here, Colin, so blame it on me if he misses his next one, but Ziegler almost never hits rim on his free throws. It's quite impressive to watch.
Second free throw, good as well. As
Tickled
you said,
the twine
Dan,
there, did Ziegler.
As you said, Dan, free throw did not hit rim both of those times as Meyer tries to drive in, kicks it to Ryan. Over to Springer. Ryan bobbles the pass, ends up in the hands of Meyer. Meyer driving all the way to the basket and gets the lay-in. Post gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler will be fouled and will head to the line once again. 64-53 your score. Vikings up with 1:19 left in this one.
Meyer, surprisingly, barely been subbed out this game, and he just picked up foul number 1 with 1:19 left.
Ziegler, first free throw, good as well.
Just quite something to watch, this young man at the line.
Second free throw from Ziegler. Up. And nothing but net yet again from Ziegler.
Ziegler with 21 on the ball game. Meyer also with 21.
Stolen by Lang and will be fouled right away by Ryan. Will be Ryan's second foul of the game. 18 fouls for River Valley. Lang, first free throw, good.
Lang also did not touch rim on that free throw. As Joe clicks the check in for Fish.
Lang getting ready for his second free throw, up and good.
Vikings made their last 6 at the line, 4 from Ziegler and 2 from Lang.
Springer, 3, no good. Rebound by River Valley, shot no good, but draws the foul. Did Glaudman. 1:04 left in this ball game. Vikings up 68-53. One more foul and the Vikings will be in double bonus for the rest of this one, as Glaudman's first free throw is good. Glaudman getting ready for his second free throw. It is up and good as well. Post looking to inbound it.
Looking to get it into Ziegler, but Ziegler double teamed in the backcourt.
As they will foul Anthony Lang. Lang will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Lang, first free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. Charlie Fish checking back into this game for Carter Jilks yet again.
Vikings 80% on the line from in the second half. Now just above 80, 9 for 11.
Ryan with it at the top. Gets it over to Golland. Ryan, deep 3, no good. as the ball will go out of bounds. Off of the Blackhawks will be Vikings ball.
69-55, your scores. Ziegler and Meyer leading scorers, both with 21.
Post. Getting it in to Jilks will be tipped out of bounds and will remain Vikings ball. Post. Gets it into Lang. Gets it into Jilks. Over to Ziegler.
Not quite sure why River Valley is still fouling. Down 14 with 38 seconds left. Maybe they just want Ziegler to have a few more points this evening. Ziegler with 22 last game. 21. Make that 22 as that free throw did touch rim, but still dropped. 22 points in back-to-back outings for Ziegler.
Caden Thomas and Raymond Wooler will check into this game for Ethan Post and Carter Jilks. 38.1 seconds left in this one. Vikings up 70-55. Ziegler at the line. Second free throw rattles in good.
Ziegler thought he left that one short, as did just about every person in this gym, but that rattled in with a shooter's touch.
River Valley 3 is good. 3 came from Knockreiner, as Lang will get it into Wooler. River Valley still fouling. Springer will foul Wooler, his 4th of the game. As Ackerman, Nelson, Matthews, and a foul. Look.
Ackerman and Thome. I believe what you're trying to say there, Colin. Tongue-tied from all the talking, as am I.
As Caden Thomas will come out of this game. Didn't realize he was being subbed out. Wooler at the line. Free throw up and good. Ryan bringing the ball up the court. Over to Meyer. Meyer 3 up. No good. Rebound by, stolen by Wooler. River Valley looking to let the Vikings just run this one down.
It's looking like it's going to be your final, Colin. 72-58. These scores. Ziegler putting up 21 as the Vikings take this one 72-58 and beat River Valley for the second straight year. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Wisconsin, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings winning tonight against River Valley 72-58. Dan, what do you think the Vikings just did really well tonight, and what do you think they can do to improve for the next game?
Not only did the Vikings shoot extremely well, Ziegler also dropped 23. Had to have been at least half of those coming from the line. A lot others came from beyond the arc. Just great free throw shooting, great three-point shooting, and something the Vikings can do next game. I can't really think anything the Vikings can do well, improve on from this game, Colin. Can you?
No, they did. They just played a really solid game. Not very many holes where they could have patched up. They just played really well, played really physical, and just played really fast the entire game. Just a very nice job by the Vikings this whole night. 72-58, the final score.
We will see you tomorrow night for coverage of a girls' home game. Until then, have a great Tuesday, and as always, go Vikings.
Well, that's it for the broadcast tonight. If you missed any of the action live on Wisco Radio, you can always go back to wiscoradio.com and click on the Archives tab